Hey, yo, YouTube, this K.
This Q with the scoop.
Coming to give y'all an album review for Pinata, from Freddie Gibbs Madlib. Let's talk about Freddie Gibbs, if you don't know him, from Gary, Indiana.
Yep.
Probably the most solid gangster rapper out right now. You know what I'm saying?
Very consistent.
Very. Probably one of the most consistent artists in rap right now, I can say. Never been disappointed in any project he's had. Previous projects. BFK, ESGN, Straight Killer No Filler, Cold Damn Hell, Miseducation of Freddie Gibbs, Live from Gary, Indiana, Fucking with Fred. You know what I'm saying? Go all the way back to those, check them out. Then it'll kind of lead you up to this one. Really, BFK and ESGN, his last two, so definitely go check those out. This project though, crazy.
Madlib.
Crazy.
Shout out to Madlib.
Definitely.
Mad Gibbs. Cause this was a mad. This was a mad album.
Gibbs was mad on this bitch.
Yes.
Madlib was mad on this bitch too.
Yes,
and they just, you know what I'm saying, brought both pieces to the puzzle, you know what I'm saying?
Let's jump right into standouts, bro.
Standouts. Real. Uno. Harold.
Shitsville. Thuggin'.
Gotta say that hard. Thuggin'.
Thuggin', man.
Shit.
Thuggin' was
Knicks.
up track.
Lakers.
The cipher was mean.
Oh, Gibbs' verse on that was just.
Gibbs and Mac Miller.
It's G-Wiz, he a part of ESGN. You know, he been featured on a few tracks before this. What else we got?
Well, let's talk about the biggest standout. Well, the biggest standout to me was the real track, the diss song about Jeezy. Dude from 000, dude went in on Jeezy, bro. Just went in on him. I mean, I'm quoting him. He said he ethered him, and I agree.
Ether dude.
If you don't know what ether is for our younger viewers, that's a Nas diss song to Jay-Z. So, well, yeah, it was nasty. A nasty track.
You know what I'm saying? And that was with the before that too.
Before that,
yeah. I don't know what you would call that. Before that, you know what I'm saying? Went in.
A get warm ass beating or something. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what you would call it.
Just warming up before he started whipping that bitch. Just warming up the car before he drove off. But yeah, with this, like I was saying, you know, he basically Madlib gave him the condom. The girls in the room said go fuck him. Gave him everything that he needed to fuck over this whole album, and that's what he did with it.
Exactly what he did. Weak points. Any weak points?
No weak points for me. The only weak points that we have or I have personally is just the songs that I've heard before, and that's unavoidable. I can't, you know what I'm saying, fault you for that, Gibbs. So
what are those tracks? Harold's,
Thuggin',
Shame,
and Deeper. Which still, Harold still bump. And I've been listening to that for a long time. Everything still bump. Just those are the ones I kind of skipped through because I heard them before. Let's go into features. Start off with your boy Ab.
Ab came with a big feature. I've been waiting for Ab to come with a big feature, and that's what he gave us. I mean, he went in from wherever he started to the end of it. I can't. I only have words for it, but
which, you know, I'm a big Ab fan, and I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? That we've been waiting on Ab to come with a verse. You know what I'm saying? With a rapper of Gibbs caliber, and compete. Because with Vince and, you know, the Stolen Youth,
it's been mediocre for Ab.
For Ab standards,
exactly,
of how we feel about it.
Yeah.
You know, but definitely big ups to Ab on that. Raekwon, no disrespect to the Wu, no disrespect to Wu fans, Raekwon fans. I'm not taking anything away from him as far as him being a legend or his credibility. But the verses have just not been up to par. I'm sorry. You know, he had one on this one. He had New Day with Freddie Gibbs before, and then he had what's the other one we were listening to? Raekwon on Blind. He was on Blind Threads. Schoolboys. I'm sorry. Just not. I mean, he just kind of on there just to be on there. I feel like
I think
he's not contributing anything to these tracks.
I think what he's contributing is, I think they are just paying homage to him. So
yeah, well, for sure.
Yes, so he can stay like relevant to the new generation because that's what he's targeting. Because I've seen the Breakfast Club interview, and he's talking about how he think he's the best now, currently. He think he's best lyrically now. I said the same thing. This coming from a dude that's put out Only Built for Cuban Links, and was known as a classic. Probably was then. I'm sure it's a classic. Period. Anyway, he thinks he's the best lyrically now, so they're giving him a chance to stay relevant. So I can't fault them for paying homage to a legend, but his verses haven't been up to a decent verse. But that's our only weak point.
That's just the weak. I mean, we just kind of nitpicking here. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out something we can say, but. Definitely strong album, 5 stars. Well, I give it 5 stars. What you give it?
I give it a 4.5 due to those nitpickings we just stated.
Man, which you can't do. I don't feel like.
I feel like
because it's nitpicking. That's what you do. You nitpicking. It wasn't like he put that out and then you took it from there. You nitpicking a part of the album.
I am because it's as much as I like Gibbs, it's sort of lazy because you put out songs 2 years ago to make an album 2 years later. Like that's kind of. It's kind of like you saving. It's like you want to save the good songs to make your album good because you already put those out.
No, but you gotta think of it. He's put out shit in between that albums. ESGN. He's been putting out shit. So I mean, it was probably just he couldn't link up with Madlib or something. You know, I mean, I don't know the circumstance, but
that's true.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, we can't control it. We heard the previous songs, but that's nitpicking to its finest.
For
but
sure.
I just haven't heard a full album where I haven't had any complaints to a 5 caliber, so that's why I say 4.5.
4.5. I know people, if you know me, you probably say I'm biased, but hey, 5 stars from Gibbs, just like everything else down there he's done to me.
And that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Come out, hey, be sure to check us out. We're going to come back with Schoolboy Q, Oxymoron. We're going to come back with Vince Staples, Shine Cold Chain Volume 2.
Just released.
We're gonna just knock them all out. You know, send us what you want us to review as well.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
Still do my business on the side. Bitch, if you police then pay me, no, never mind. I was thug. Black and red laces in my number 3s. Take a pull up off the wood and let that motherfucker breathe. Sit outside of bust the crib and let that motherfucker leave. Walk his ass back in and put him on his motherfucking knees. Thug.